Welcome back, everybody, to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword.
Continuing another step towards the end of this game.
Yes. Because that's clearly important.
It is so important. It is the most important thing ever.
It is the most importantest. Okay, so I went back into Fire Sanctuary because I forgot something like an idiot.
So backtrack.
Like, nice job, jackass.
It reflects the quality of the rest of this playthrough.
Mm-hmm. It has
Especially
been
our
utter
commentary.
Shit. I am the worst Zelda player ever.
Yes! I'm finally better than someone!
Yes.
Oh god, the lava hands.
Yes. This is the one room where there's only one lava hand. So if you manage to kill that lava hand, then this will drop.
It seems vaguely reminiscent of Wall Masters.
I could see that.
Or, yeah.
Or
Wall
Floor Masters.
Floor Masters. The Wind Waker versions.
Yeah.
Where it's an arm of darkness and it grabs you and
Bad touch.
pretty much.
And in here... the bottle I forgot like a dumbass.
Seems rather late in the game to be giving us bottles.
It's our fourth one.
And we've done all 6 dungeons.
It's not all 6.
Oh. There's more?
Maybe.
Huh.
Maybe there is, or maybe I'm just fucking with you.
Well, there are more there are like what 18 more parts
After this one.
Yeah. So it's like
And a whole bunch of it is side quest bullshit.
that's why.
Although not really.
Damn it, man! Be consistent! One of us has to!
No, I'm just trying to be ambiguous, to mystify the playthrough somehow.
We both know this.
Anyway, something that I hadn't shown off until now, you can actually leave a dungeon via a bird statue in the dungeon. You just go straight to the entrance.
Huh.
And stuff. So there you go. So if we use our Mogma Mitts to dig all the way to the hell over here, we get ourselves a piece of heart.
Sweet.
And a few fairies. Should you wish to take them. But as I've mentioned earlier in this playthrough, they're kind of useless in this game.
Yeah. Oh. Not a whole lot to talk about, is there?
Nope. Actually, this is a real good time to discuss the thing you were going to discuss, and I'm going to explain why. Because what I should have done was gone to the bird statue next to the dungeon entrance instead of going this way. Because I'm an idiot.
Oh, past the bird statue.
That's not a you can go in the sky bird statue.
Oh. Well, that's
Those
a jip.
are orange. The ones you can't do that are either like blue or green or some shit.
Well, fuck those
That
bird
was a bad
statues.
idea.
Can't do like Super Mario 64 and jump from pain to pain to pain.
Not in this game.
To pain. He's a tinky ass motherfucker. Alright, Game Grumps references aside.
Goomgrams references I don't even get.
Tinky? Yeah, the sound a boss makes when it doesn't take any damage. You know that tink? Like if you're playing Mega Man or Zelda. Oh my god. We're all the way over here. Anyway, so yesterday we were talking about What was it we were talking about?
You have it
I
in
forget.
your Skype thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what led to that, though.
I was going to talk about. Cause like I don't think I'm gonna end up doing this because I'm like as we're doing this I'm right in the middle of recording commentary for the final parts of Metroid Zero Mission, and I was gonna bring up why I hate Other M in 60 seconds.
That's it. So, regarding games like Metroid Other M and Sonic 2006,
Yes.
I think I've pinned down pretty much why there's so much hate towards them and why Other M could potentially have more hatred towards it or less hatred towards it. Much like how Fusion had less hatred towards it after Other M came out. Because the thing with Sonic, and the reason why its fandom is the way it is, you know, first of all, its fandom is unpleasable, but the makers of the game haven't learned their lessons. Especially from the mistakes they made in 06. Even if 06 was rushed, there were pitfalls such as the trying to put a serious story in a game that really would never warrant it. I mean, even Sonic Unleashed did that. And,
Have you been watching? Have you been watching the Clement Reviews Sonic 06 series? Because I've been doing that.
I have not.
Because he just started doing that. He's been doing LPs of the Sonic series starting from the very first one since like 2010.
Jeez. Wow.
And I mean pretty much everything. This includes Sonic Spinball, Sonic Labyrinth. By the way, just an aside, back to the fucking game here. This minigame sucks. I'm gonna tell you for why. Motion controls, luck-based mission. This took me 45 minutes to do properly.
God damn.
Basically, you have to motion control your way through your skydive, go through all 5 of the rings, and land on the 50 rupee space. If you do that, you get a heart piece on top of 500 rupees.
On top of 500 rupees, oh. I'm like, yeah, fuck you. Here's your heart piece, you don't get any more rupees.
I was just taking out my frustration at this point.
But, and so, Other M
Please
is
continue.
risking... Other M is risking the same hatred towards its entire franchise that Sonic is receiving, even if the fan base is smaller. If Nintendo does not learn their lesson from Other M, and I'm aware that it was Team Ninja that made it, and not the same company that
Team
did.
Ninja was mostly responsible for the actual gameplay.
Okay, that's still, you know, pitfalls that Nintendo needs to learn from. And when a game design company does not learn from the mistakes of previous games,
Well, Sonic
You know-
06 happens.
yeah, Sonic 06 kind of was the mistake. But then you get
Sonic
like
and the Secret Rings happens.
Yeah, you get Sonic and the Secret
Even though I
Rings,
kind
you
of
get-
sort of like that game, I can really see why people despise it.
You get what is it? Sonic Riders. What other games are a result of that? That's a lot of fucking scorpions.
I know,
A
right?
result of not learning their lessons. I don't know. You get Bubsy 3s. It's that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And so Other M risks doing that, because unless Nintendo realizes, hey, our fans really don't like, well, at least the Western fandom really doesn't like the direction Other M was taking things.
Which is where they really should be focusing, because the Western fandom is the largest
Yeah.
in terms of Metroid.
I mean, I understand it's a you know, the title holder is Japanese, so they want kind of their domestic market to be larger. but on the other
Forces don't
hand,
always allow that.
plus sacrificing a very large welcoming market to try and get your domestic one up I'm trying to think of how to phrase this. An international
Well, that and
thing.
the Metroid Prime games were kind of developed by a studio in Austin, Texas.
Yeah. So it's like, I mean, I can understand why they'd want to try and pull in those those Eastern players. And I'm pretty sure, the story for Other M was a lot better received there.
I wouldn't be surprised, actually.
But
frankly, I don't care.
Because Japanese gamers aren't nearly a fan of wide open sandbox, choose your own path style of gameplay compared to, I don't want to say stuff that railroads you, just, stuff with a high linearity rate. High
linearity pervasiveness, to bring that term back again.
Oh, where's the TV tropes page so I can add that?
Don't do it.
No, not while we're doing commentary. Shit! I lost my place making a joke.
Isn't that hilarious?
Oh man, all the time.
You were talking about how Japanese gamers don't mind the linearity of certain games and are not really as big a fan of games that are wide open sandbox.
Yeah, and you can see that with Western RPG, or with like Japanese RPGs as opposed to stuff like the Elder Scrolls. Or like even Pokemon's pretty linear.
Yeah.
And the way Samus acts really isn't as out of place in Japanese culture than it is in the U.S. I don't know, like
is it
UK
here?
or
Well, here in the
Europe.
is in the U.S. they're really we really kind of took that storyline as misogynistic.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is, Eastern players did not have the concept as a bounty hunter as she goes out on her own and captures fugitives to bring them back as a third-party enforcer, which is why her listening to Adam as a superior officer really isn't that shocking. Whereas we, in the Western gamers, have that idea that, oh, she goes off on her own to capture, bad guys to bring them back for a paycheck, for, payment, rather than being under, a government employee. I think they've shown that she's pretty much contracted out to the Galactic Federation, whatever. Is it called the Galactic Federation? What's it called what's the Society of Planets called?
Galactic Federation.
Oh, well, I was right. Fuck. It's not nearly as funny when I'm right.
Yeah.
Like this whole discussion, not nearly as funny as my normal commentary.
Right.
And I'm fucking hilarious, aren't I?
Mm-hmm.
You're not even listening.
Yep.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, that too. See, now I'm just deliberately fucking with you.
Oh man. But yeah. So you can see. So Metroid's kind of an at-risk title right now.
Well, it was at risk to begin with because it only sold like 500,000 copies.
That too, and then
they kind of expected it to be triple that.
I mean, I'm not saying it's the studio's. It's only the studio's job to catch mistakes and learn from them. It's the players as well, and And when they don't do that, you get shit like the Call of Duty franchise, where they're allowed to get away with, you know, reshipping the same game year after year.
Or just making it flat out horrible.
Yeah. Whoa, that looks cool. Oh, it's been a while.
Yeah.
I was like,
Been
what's
a while
name?
since we've been
Groose.
here. We've gone through trials. We've collected sacred flames and shit. And now our sword has confidence.
I forget. Why did I like her sword has confidence?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Oh, why did I like Groose again?
How the hell did it take you 5 seconds to get that?
Because I was trying to remember why I like Groose.
What the hell? Oh shit, not again. Right. Time for a boss fight that we kind of fought before, but it has new stuff to it.
Wait, Groose is gonna go fight?
Yeah, he's actually gonna help out.
He really could have used more screen time. I think
He's
they could.
gonna get it.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there.
Okay. All right. I'll hold my.
You're
judgment
being
for after the
unfair
game.
to the remaining 18 parts. Asshole.
Yeah, man. Give the last quarter of the game a chance.
Yeah.
Super
So
well.
basically, while we've been going through trials and getting sacred flames and shit, Groose has been building this giant fucking on rails thing that could catapult bombs at whatever the hell we're fighting.
That's pretty clever, actually.
It's fucking badass, as you're gonna see.
Did they establish that he was good with mechanical stuff prior to this, though?
I think they just kind of explain it away by desperate times. Call for desperate measures.
As opposed to the easier, more believable method of it,
Yeah.
of like throwing some gears and wrenches and shit in his bedroom. And even if you just made it an optional thing. I mean, really.
Right.
I'm totally accidentally clicking all over the place.
Yeah, don't do that. So, we're fighting this thing again. You remember when we last fought this thing in part 23?
Good God, man.
He now has arms.
Oh shit, changing the game. Changing the fucking game. The imprisoned.
And
I'm sorry.
I do believe the shockwaves he creates with his feet go out further this time.
I'm sorry, but he looks adorable now. With the big ol' arms and the tiny little stump
He just
legs.
wants a hug.
He looks like a fucking Pokemon.
Ow.
Oh, and you destroy his toes.
Yes. You can actually do this in the first fight with him. It's just not really the most efficient way of going about this. Actually, the most efficient way of going about this would still be that, but it's kind of more difficult at this point.
Huh.
And now he's going to try to start climbing up this thing to get up to the temple faster.
Oh,
We got to stop him somehow.
cheating motherfucker.
I know, right? So you press up and you are able to activate what he has dubbed the Groosinator. Which is a fucking awesome name. And basically, you can move around with the control stick and you can aim with the Wii remote, and once you've got things aimed right, you can hurl a bomb at this guy. A giant fucking bomb. Now this has like, I don't know, maybe 30, 45 seconds of reload time, but it can fucking pack a punch in a pinch, if you know what I mean. There we go. Once you get all of the, I guess, nails off of one foot, it won't be able to do a shockwave from that foot anymore. So I guess it's fucking toenails that give people shockwave powers.
Well, I think it is. It looks like it's because it's not stomping nearly as hard as it was, because its foot is injured. Nope.
Because it's like, ah, fuck. Okay. Now that it's on its back, which happens when you take the nails off of both the feet, you just do this here. Do that two more times and you win this fight.
Oh, goody. Because where
Remember,
would we
rule
be
of
out?
3 in these fucking videos.
Yeah.
Roar! And he grows all the fucking nails back, and it's kind of a pain. One tip that I can give you for this is do not use the Grucinator unless the imprisoned is just so happen to be climbing the walls and such. I mean, you can use it to stun him, but if you're not fast enough with getting the nails off, he will become unstunned and continue going, and you might not be able to use the Grucinator until the prison has already made this climb because of the reload time. Look at that! I've already taken the nails off of its right foot.
That'd be its left.
I never. That's a sentence that I never thought I would say. Didn't think I was gonna say that today.
I know, right? Well, we didn't even know we were going to be recording this today.
I know. It's like, holy shit! My afternoon is free because class was canceled. The fuck.
And we got air conditioning.
I know, right? See, it's slowly trying to lift itself up, but if you can make it fall by any means necessary before it gets all the way up there, it won't make it. Right.
So what does this thing do? It consumes the world or something?
It does a thing, and it does a thing. I'm trying to hold back spoilers as much as possible.
Oh, snap, it turned red, and now it's, like, doing the worm.
W-O-R-M!
Bitch, I'm a fish.
It really does look like a fish when he's doing that. Holy shit.
Roar!
Roar, motherfucker. It still wants a hug.
Toes
All the way the hell up here.
again. Can you attack its fingers?
Yes, you can actually. When it's trying to climb up, you can do that if you get up to it fast enough. But the thing is, and I don't do it, and I've never done it, but I think it will try to swipe its claws at you if you try to take them away while he's trying to climb a thing. Again, I think that's the case. Never done it myself. And at some point, he will just not climb anymore because he physically cannot.
Oh, because there's no ledge for him to climb?
Because he's that close to the fucking temple. So, when it gets to that point, you'll want to use the Grucinator as soon as it becomes available. Unless you're in this situation and you only have one nail left to go. Okay, now from here, we get that hard. Really, the most efficient way to go about trying to get on top of this thing, or behind the thing, I should say, is to go down here, then go up this geyser. And there you go. Now, don't take too long, otherwise you gotta start the whole process all over again. But there you go.
Huh.
We actually talked about the game for like 10 straight minutes. What the fuck?
I know, right? We're out of our element, man.
And it explodes just like it did the first time.
Why did I explode?
Sorry, it exploded.
It burst.
Explode. Yeah, you ever play Bionic Commando?
Nope.
The base will explode in 60 seconds.
Really?
Yes, really.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Bad translations, I didn't expect that.
Bimmy and Jimmy certainly didn't.
Bimmy's not even a real name. I think we already mentioned this before.
Yep.
Fuck.
Oh, I want to talk to you about Double Dragon Neon so bad, but I want to save it for future events.
That being, well,
Christmas.
yeah. Maybe.
Which is only 13, 43,
2 months away.
68 days away.
It's 2 months away. You said
I love how he
rounding
directs
earlier
it with the
before we
sword.
started the fucking recording.
Yeah.
So we have sealed the imprisoned once again.
Oh, hopefully it'll stick this time. I knew it wasn't going to. This is Zelda, for crying out loud.
I know, right?
Whoosh.
Okay, so we're going to make the trek back up to the temple. And once we actually go inside the temple, this long-ass part will be over.
Whoosh.
Like, wait, where is it? It's over here, dumbass. And then I go ahead and make my health almost full. We'll see you in
Health
part
of all
50 for some exposition bullshit.